And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Baltimore Ravens at Pittsburgh Steelers, NFL Week 18. Live stream watch along reaction for the NFL final week of the season for the AFC North. The winner goes to the playoffs and they will play the Houston Texans. The loser goes home. It is that simple. The loser goes and gets eliminated. They're going to Cancun. The winner is going to play the Texans in the wild card round next week. Host the Texans. So that game will either be in Baltimore or Pittsburgh, either at M&T Bank Stadium or Heinz Field. But either team, whoever wins tonight, are going to face a very strong defensive team, a very good Houston Texans team that just missed out on the AFC South. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes. A priest just blessed the Steelers field with holy water. The final game of the NFL regular season is right now about to begin. And the winner moves on to the playoffs. The loser will not make the playoffs. It's that simple. At Heinz Field, the Steelers are playing for their playoff lives. You see Chelsea draw at the last minute? I did, or at least I know they did. I didn't see the goal. While we're at it, we'll also pay attention to the Canada-Czechia score in the World Juniors, because tomorrow, if Canada wins tonight, we will be live tomorrow night for the World Juniors final as well. And you'll see that stream pop up as soon as the RSR is up for this game as well, because I would assume that this will be over after Canada's done, I would assume. But either way, even with a 15-minute head start. But either way, we'll keep an eye on that. We are here for our second stream of the day, and we'll have our second review of the day after this game's over. Watching to see who will win the AFC North. Watching to see who wins the AFC North out of these two teams. Of course, the Steelers could have won it last weekend. They chose not to. The Steelers could have won the division last weekend by beating the Cleveland Browns. They chose not to do it. The Steelers made it hard on themselves. Let's see if they figure this out. Exactly, Rory, exactly. Go Steelers. Here we go, Steelers, for tonight. I want it to be, you know how I want the NFL playoffs to be on the AFC side? Isaiah has two division champions to root for. He has the Broncos and the Jaguars. I want two division champions to root for. Come on, Steelers, get this done. Patriots and Steelers. TJ Watt is back tonight. Thank the Lord. Calvin Austin, I think he's back. I think he's back as well. We need him at least, because DK was an idiot. Aaron Rodgers, player to watch, yeah, I would also say. TJ Watt returning. Calvin Austin may also return. Samalo, full practice participant. Darnell Washington's out. Okay. We'll see how this goes. $60 minutes to a AFC North champion. Sweden, of course, won the shootout against Finland. So Canada, whoever, the World Junior Final will have Sweden in it. Sweden won the shootout 2-1. Horrible shootout, mind you. So many missed. Well, no, it is. It's different. It is different. That is true. It is different. Either way. But we'll see how it goes. So we might be live tomorrow night as well. But Canada, if we're live for the final, we will be playing Sweden. So, Brian, what you think about the Broncos? I mean, y'all got the 1 seed. Chargers couldn't beat y'all. Patriots to host Chargers next Monday night. Patriots are playing on Monday night. It came from the Patriots, so oh. Huh. Looks like the Patriots might play Monday night. Might. Justin Herbert gonna be a problem. Okay. And Drake May's better. And the Patriots defense is pretty good. And it's played at Gillette. So either way. Well, it sounds like it. From the Patriots put Monday first, but they changed it to this weekend. So Lamar Jackson will be playing for the Ravens tonight. Lamar will start. Coming off his back injury. J.J. Watt will be playing, or T.J. Watt, my bad. J.J.'s his brother. T.J. will be playing. So, do that what you will. They edited it, but I hope the Patriots get Monday night. If the Steelers win, I don't want them playing on the same night as the Patriots. Let me be real. Of course, the lowest seed left will play the Broncos in the divisional round, but we have to see how the wild card plays through. Chris Boswell to kick off to the Ravens. Mitchell and Ali are their kick returners. And Boswell kicks it off. The Ravens will have a chance to return the ball to start the game. And there is a flag on the play. See who's on. I'm guessing the Steelers. Holding on the receiving team, so on the Ravens. 10-yard penalty, first down, so that pushes them back 10 yards. TJ Tampa Jr. with the hold. At least the Broncos won. Denver. At least the Broncos won. Well, yeah, at least they did. Can the Steelers stop Lamar and Derrick Henry? Steelers did win the game in Baltimore earlier this year. Lamar hands it off to Henry. He goes wide and he gets a first down already. This is just going to be horrible. Ramsey hits him out at the 40. Okay, here we go. Habs beat the Stars. Flag on the play. And Hayward is down. The Steelers won't bring back Aaron Rodgers if they lose tonight. That's just BS. Personal foul on the offense. 15-yard penalty, first down. So, Baltimore, illegal block in the back, Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers with an illegal block. So that run is wiped out. 15 yards back. Zay Flowers with a legal block. So that should push the Ravens back, at least to where the block was performed. Yep, Zay Flowers pushes Pierre. Runs him into Cam Hayward. That's not okay. That's bad, but either way. First and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens at the 40-yard line. So 15 yards back from the end of the run. So they still get a good piece of yardage. Second down. Scared to play Denver? Yeah, honestly, yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm scared for the Patriots to play Denver. I am, because they'll be in Denver. I hate how that goes. I know it was never been Bo Nix versus Drake May, but from Tom Brady versus Jake Plummer and Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning, no, I don't want to see the Patriots play in Denver in the AFC title game. We could not do that. That would be awesome. Could the Steelers beat your ass, please? Or even, I'd rather play the Ravens. Yeah, fair. I don't think the Ravens are that good either. The Patriots already beat them. See what they do in freaking New England, but either way. Third down in the first quarter for the Ravens at midfield. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not. 3rd and 1. I'm scared to play Denver. Historically, that doesn't go well for us. And Lamar has the ball. Triple option, and he gets a first down. They got to Henry, but Lamar had the ball. Garbage. It's going to be one of those games. Garbage. Garbage. It's going to be one of those games. First and 10, pass at the 46-yard line. And Henry has the ball, and he gets hit a yard in. You think we see Travis Kelce play his last game? 60-40, yes. 60-40, yes. I lean more towards yes. And Lamar has the ball, throws it, and it's caught by Andrews. He's down with 2 yards. 3rd and 2. Third and 3. Actually, 3rd and 3. 3 yards. Henry hit behind the line. And the Steelers might have got the stop. Let's see if the Ravens go for it. Let's see if the Ravens go for it. Good possible stop on 3rd down there. If Canada plays the World Junior Final, we'll go live for it. If not, I'll be off tomorrow. You won't see me till the 8th for the NFL predictions. And the Ravens are going for it. The Ravens are going for it on 4th down. And they snap the ball. Lamar Jackson has time to throw, and it's caught. That's going to be a touchdown for the Ravens. Walker with a touchdown. Devontae Walker. Steelers give up a touchdown. Garbage. Six nothing. Nowhere, just like they always are. Devontae Walker. Touchdown. The Steelers' defense was nowhere to be seen. As per usual. Extra point by Tyler Loop is good. It's 7-0. 38-yard touchdown catch. 7-0 Ravens. It's going to be one of those games. He was wide open. The Steelers' defense was nowhere to be seen, as is usual. As is usual. Lamar had a good throw. Devontae Walker brings it down. Garbage. Absolute, utter garbage. 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 It's going to be one of those games. The Steelers' defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. So let's see how the Steelers' offense does well. Anything less than 7 on this drive is a failure. This reminds me of the last Ravens-Steelers game at the end of the season. Cover 0 there, really? Start the fire Tomlin chants. Maybe that'll wake them up again. Garbage. Let's get a quick 3 and out to set the tone. 25 yards of penalties couldn't bail out the Steelers defense. Yep. It's going to be a rough watch. Garbage. That looked bad, but let's watch the 3 and out we do. Steelers going to win. Mike Tomlin never had a losing season all 19 years, prime time for a reason. They already have the winning season, mind you. They'll be over 500 no matter what happens tonight. 9-8 Super Bowl, except they wouldn't even be in the playoffs because Mike Tomlin is a shit coach. You know why he won a Super Bowl and got to a second? Those were all Bill Cowher's players. As long as those guys kept leaving, guess what? They just got worse and worse. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's mediocre. Well, I can't say shit, but he's mediocre. Aaron Rodgers, you better bail them out. Kickoff. Absolutely mediocre. I saw this shit coming for miles. And the Cleveland game, too. 30, 35. Ran back to the 35 by Jaylen Warren. Okay, we'll take it. I saw this shit coming for miles. Who wouldn't, though? Who wouldn't, though? So be it, right? The Steelers beat the Ravens in Baltimore, and now they look like jack shit at Heinz Field. How does that make any sense? 7-0 Baltimore, 10:47 the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers to take his first snap of the game at the 37-yard line. 9 seconds left on the play clock. Aaron Rodgers play action, throws it short. Jaylen Warren, there's a flag on the play. It's going to be really interesting. No, it won't be. It'll quickly be over. The Steelers will go 3 and out. The Baltimore Ravens will have a 14-point lead. The Steelers be in a 14-point hole. Personal foul, face mask on the Ravens. Okay, there we go. Automatic first down for the Steelers, and they'll still go 3 and out. Robinson with a face mask. I know where this is going. It's going to be one of those games. Three penalties for 40 yards against the Ravens, and they're up 7 points. Ay, ay, ay. Lord have mercy on my soul. Aaron Rodgers throws the screen to Warren. Warren gets absolutely nothing. Oh, I love this offense. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wonderful. Thank God the Patriots are good. Thank God the Patriots are the 2 seed. At least I have them. Bandwagoning the Steelers team while I'm at it is hazardous to my health. The things you do for love. Thrown and incomplete. Hazardous to my health. Jesus Christ. 3rd down. 3rd down and 11. I mean, I always had a soft spot for the Steelers anyway, but, you know, it's not like. Would I be rooting for the Packers if, for example, no, I would not be. I hate the Packers. So it also helps I had a soft spot for the Steelers anyway. Aaron, you better throw that ball. Aaron Rodgers! And incomplete. Calvin Austin, incomplete. Not a bad throw. Doesn't matter. Well, punt. It's a punt. Steelers go 3 and out. Of course they do. And Waitman to punt. And you know the first one who should be? Mike Tomlin. Fire his ass. Fire his ass. Mike Tomlin his ass. Fire him. I don't care if the man has had 20 straight freaking winless or not winless, over 500 seasons, winning seasons or whatever. Hasn't had a losing season. Let's put it like that. He's garbage. He's garbage. Just got worse and worse. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. The Steelers are the most predictable team. It's not even funny. Canada, you better beat Czechia. Do the same thing you did 2 days ago when State ate shit to Wake Forest. Beat the hell out of Czechia. You did it to Slovakia. Beat the hell out of Czechia. And then don't lose tomorrow either. Well, they'll still play tomorrow no matter what. That's true. Yeah, either way, don't lose tomorrow. Not that I'm watching a bronze medal game, but either way. Cooked. Why would you do that? No. I mean, you're not wrong, but no. I just saw this on Reddit. Don't do this shit to me. Steelers fan says we need the Ole Miss quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss. Don't do that shit to me. I don't want to root for him. He's a good player, but I don't want to root for him. I don't care if Marcus Freeman's his coach at Pittsburgh. Don't do this shit to me. Personally, what I think they should do, here's what I think they should do. Fire Tomlin, get Marcus Freeman, let him have Aaron Rodgers for a year. They play Will Howard for 2. He's a bust. They bust out. They blow it up, and they get Kamario Taylor, who's going to win a Heisman one day. And no, he's fine. He did not tear anything. He did not break his leg. There's an ankle injury, but he'll be back by camp. Kamario's fine. Jeff Lebby is still a dangerous idiot for leaving him out to die, but he will not miss the season. How we doing, El Nini? Kamario Taylor is pretty much, with the fact it was a bowl game, fine. Thank God. And that's a tackle behind the line or right at the line for Derrick Henry, or for the Steelers on Derrick Henry. But, yeah, Kamario Taylor, per Kamario's mother, was an ankle injury, probably the same one he had during the game / re-aggravated from the Egg Bowl. But no Achilles tear, no ACL tear, no leg break, none of that. It's probably a bad sprain. Probably. But he won't miss the season, even though Jeff Lebby left him out there to die. Either way, no, I could not. I'd have to find a way to stand it, but don't do that shit to me. I know the things you do for love, but please don't make me root for Trinidad Chambliss. Don't do that shit to me, Pittsburgh. No, don't do that shit to me. But he's a good player. Yeah, where'd he play? What team does he play for right now? What team does Trinidad Chambliss play for right now? Why the hell would I want to root for him as a Steeler? He's still an Ole Miss Rebel scum. He only played there for a year, and he almost got them to a national title game. Don't do that shit to me. And a first down for the Ravens. I couldn't do it. I know he's good, but I know I have to smile and grin and bear it if it happened. I don't need people in my house 10 years from now glazing Trinidad Chambliss every Sunday. I don't need that shit. It is funny that an Ole Miss player destroyed the Steelers season, though. And that's caught. Zay Flowers. No, it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Keep Tomlin and sign Justin Fields again or Wilson. Well, I'd rather have Justin Fields. I'd rather have Fields. Just go to Will Howard. Either way. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Be like, the Steelers quarterback came from Ole Miss. He played well there as well. Point is I do not want to see Kamario Taylor be the next Dak Prescott. And that's incomplete. I do not want to see Kamario Taylor be the next Dak Prescott. I don't have to root. I don't want to buy a jersey of a shitty team that I don't like because he plays for him, just like Dak. Especially if Trinidad Chambliss is the guy playing for the Steelers. Flag on the play. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Oh, my God. Steelers rough the passer. Amazing. Roughing the passer. Okay, you're idiots. All right. 15-yard penalty. Why would you? He went right at Jackson's knees after he threw the ball. Yeah, no, this team's cooked. This team's cooked. It's cooked. They are cooked. They are cooked. They are absolutely cooked. It's done. 1st and 10. They gave him 15 extra yards at the 40-yard line because, like, that's not going to bite you in the ass. That's not going to bite you in the ass. That's not going to bite you in the ass. Lamar takes the snap, hands it off, and Henry gets dropped. Third down. TJ Watt in the game. You know what? I'm glad this game is nationally televised. The world needs to see this. Canada, what are they doing? 3rd and 6. Canada's goalkeeper is Ivankovic. What are they doing? Lamar brought down. Sacked by Herbig. Well, there we go. We'll take that one. 4th down with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Herbig gets the sack. We'll take it. We'll take it. That'll force a punt. That'll force a punt because there's no way they could make it back from like 4th and 20, right? Nice rush by Herbig. Stout to punt away for the Ravens to Austin. We need a good return because, oh no, they did get it off. Okay, I was like, did they block that? Austin goes wide to the 20. 25 and not much more. Okay, it's going to take a while then. Canada's goalkeeper is Ivankovic tonight against Czechia. Yeah, that's an amazing idea. What happened to Carter George? Steelers have the ball back, only down 7. Could be much worse. Damn it. I don't see anything about Carter George. Are they just giving him the nod off? That makes no sense. Hold on. Oh, wrong. Whatever, doesn't matter. I'm not going to speak on that. I have no clue. I lean towards more Hernandez was guilty of whatever the fuck he did. All of it. Not just the Boston one, everything. I think Aaron Hernandez was a troubled man. I do. I don't think you don't catch that much smoke if there ain't no fire. Pre the NFL career and after. He did something. Even if he didn't do what he got put in jail for, he did something. You don't have that much smoke if you don't have no fire. Especially when he did what he did. Nowadays in the AI world, there could be a lot of smoke without any fire, but he was not around during that era, so do with that what you will. I mean, not Aaron Rodgers, but I'm thinking about the Steelers right now. Aaron Hernandez Aaron Hernandez was an amazing football player. Dude was troubled outside of that life. He could have been amazing, even more amazing than what he was on the field. He pissed that all away, and that's his fault. 2 yards. Steelers get like 2 yards on that play. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So no, Aaron Hernandez was not innocent. I don't think he was. Even if he was innocent of what got him in jail. He ain't innocent of what. And that's 1st and 10. How behind am I? What the hell? God, NBC is choking on a chicken bone. Let me. About a yard for the Steelers there. And Raheem Morris just got fired by the Falcons. 11 yards. Kenneth Gainwell with a pass, 7-yard gain. 1st and 10. How far do you think Denver will go? AFC, well, if it's the AFC title game, the Patriots, Super Bowl, if I'm being real, it's probably the Super Bowl. Is NBC going crazy for everybody else? Okay, here we go. 2nd and 4, 3:04 in the first quarter. Valdez-Scantling had a 66-yard pass, and that is about a 2-yard gain to make it 3rd down. Still 0-0 between Canada and Czechia. The Denver will at least make the AFC title game. It's okay for you. I got it back. I think Denver will at least make the AFC title game. When I make my predictions, am I probably going to pick the Patriots to make the Super Bowl? Yes. I'm going to go with my heart. But would it shock me if Denver made the Super Bowl? No. And beat the Patriots in the title game? No, because they've done it before. And Gainwell gets hit behind the line. 4th down for Baltimore. Steelers, y'all better go for it. I swear to God. 4 down. It's for the damn division. You better go for it, or at least try. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Broncos can't be a first-round exit if you don't have the first round. Well, technically they still could. They'd just be divisional. Yeah, I remember. And that's the tush push for the Steelers. And they got it. I think. I don't think the Steelers got it. It's the Ravens' ball. Steelers tush push doesn't work. The Ravens get the ball. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Hayward. Nope, didn't get it. Pathetic. And the Ravens get the ball back. 66 rushing yards to 3. Just shows you everything. And Henry gets about 4 yards, shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, I understand why they went for it, but that was a stupid way to go with a tush push. Like, that was just so... For 2nd down. Thank you, Daniel. You ain't going to see it for a while if the Steelers have their way here. Hands off. And Derrick Henry gets a first down. Yay. Because, of course, the Steelers aren't going to play again this month. Like, the next time you see me wear this jersey is probably... What's it called? Aaron Rodgers is no Lamar Jackson. He didn't even run the damn ball. Oh, look, Czechia has 3 shots to Canada's 1. That's amazing. Amazing. 1st and 10 at the 30 or the 28-yard line. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Hands it off. 5 yards for the guy who isn't Derrick Henry. What's his name? I don't even know. Mitchell? I don't give a shit. Just like the Steelers, overpromise and underdeliver. End of the first quarter. Steelers are about to be in a 14-0 hole. Maybe 10-0 if they're lucky. Just like the Steelers, overpromise and underdeliver. At least Austin Matthews beat Matt Sundin's goal record. Garbage. Absolutely utter garbage. 3 quarters to go. This game's garbage. Boom. Garbage game so far. Absolutely garbage. Looks like the Texans will be in Baltimore next week. Start the fire, Tomlin chants. Where are they? Where are they? I'll give the Steelers this. They're playing like it's a playoff game. Poorly. Hey, at least they did it a week early. Halfway through the first period, 0-0. Okay, we'll live with that. Lamar Jackson, 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line. And they get a couple of yards, the Ravens do. 3rd down. Hold them to a field goal at the very least. Now, of course, that don't mean shit. But you're still going to lose. Just absolutely insolent. Horrible. Just horrible the Steelers are, man. Third and 5. Lamar goes wide and pulled out of the field of play. 4th down. Will they go for it or kick it? God, I can play better defense. Probably. At least I'd run like freaking hell to the ball carrier. I don't think I could do much else, but you know. I'm not bad at running routes, though, so you know what? Whatever. Tyler Loop for a field goal to make it a 10-point game, which is better than it could have been. 29-32 this season, Tyler Loop. 13-49 in the second quarter from 40 yards. He's probably not going to miss it, but at least there's a possibility. How we doing, Sean? I'm waiting to see the field goal. Damn YouTube TV. And it's good. Tyler Loop hits the 40-yard field goal. 9 bot comments on one video. That's crazy. Tyler Loop for the field goal. 40-yard field goal for Tyler Loop is good. It's 10-3. Or 10-0, I mean. $40 field goal for Tyler Loop makes it 10-0. 0 videos and 0 subscribers. Well, there you go. 13 minutes left in the second quarter. At least the Steelers didn't let him get a touchdown. Score some damn points. Baltimore up 10. $10-0. What should we do about it? Screen pass? Only needed to beat the Browns. Cleveland Browns, that is. And the Steelers couldn't do that, and now they're losing to the Ravens. Ay, ay, ay. Could be worse. Been like that for years. Not fearing the Steelers. Clawback, 3-yard passes at a time. In 2008, the Steelers won in the playoffs against the Ravens. 2010, they did. They lost on Thanksgiving in 2013. AFC wild card, they lost, I should say. They lost. They won on Christmas in 16. I'm guessing these are all the Sunday Night Football NBC games they played against each other. I feel like they've played more. Baltimore to kick off. And they get more. Gainwell keeps running to the 45. Flag on the play. Damn it. That's going to be on the Steelers. Yeah, our luck. Yeah, it is. Gainwell had a good run to the 45. Let's see where the flag goes. Probably a block in the back, ain't it? Holding. Receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down. Peppers with a hold. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Lord. Horrible. They got to the 50, 45, and a 10-yard penalty because, of course. You can't make this up. 25-yard line. So you might as well just got a touchback. Could have been worse. What an idiot. Rodgers in under center. Hands it off. And that's about 3 yards. 3 yards. Yay. Run for 3 yards for Jaylen Warren. Yay. Second down. Start on the own 37. 1 yard, 4 plays, and a punt. First 2 possessions. With the penalty, of course. 25 on the own 25. 4 plays. Couldn't get the tush push. 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line. Snap the ball, damn it. Okay, they do. And they hand it off again for 2 yards. Arthur Smith, you are a joke. Is that guy crying? Honestly, I understand it. What the? Yeah, no, I understand it completely. Thoughts on Trick Williams' main roster debut? I mean, I'm glad to see him on the main roster, but I hope Sami Zayn squashes him. 3rd and 7. Aaron Rodgers. Caught. Gainwell. Get the first. Yes. To the 40. Kenneth Gainwell. Yay. And they still ain't going to do shit. But at least they got a first down. 2 shots to 3, Canada, Czechia. Is it really just been 2 shots to 3? What the hell is going on? 2 to 4 shots. Either that just happened or still 0-0. Getting past definitely halfway the first period. Kenneth Gainwell with the first down. Won the Super Bowl last year. Chose to play the other team in Pennsylvania and go for a hopefully 10-8 playoff season. Jaylen Warren gets a couple of yards, gets more. First and more. Jaylen Warren. Okay. All right. Okay. This is when the Steelers show competency for like 5 minutes. And then they stop completely. Jaylen Warren gets the first down. Past midfield. What a play by Jaylen Warren. Lovely. 66% of pass yards after the catch. That's awesome, right? I think they're in field goal range. No, they're not. They need another first down. Oh, that's going to be tough. 10-30. 2 big plays. Aaron Rodgers rolls out. In the pocket deep. Throws. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Aaron throws down the middle and not even a chance to be caught. Couldn't even get up there. Can you jump? No, you can't. Caught. No. Smith goes up, comes down without the ball. Yeah. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Need at least a first down for a field goal. Caught, and that's 5 yards by Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller, the playoff killer. Remember him? Won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Dillon is in, subs in, and Valdez-Scantling as well. 3rd and 6. Yeah, this offense is garbage without DK. Look at all that. Gainwell goes out wide. That's a smart play. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. Has time. Gets out. He can run. Or I guess not. Aaron Rodgers. What the hell was he doing? Why? Why did he not even run? Just run. Like, that was stupid, Aaron. I don't know what he was trying to do. Man, that looks so good, and it just burned away. Awesome decision, Aaron. Field goal, 57 yards for Chris Boswell. Kicks it. If he misses, I swear. It's good. Chris Boswell with a 57-yard field goal. It's 10-3. Bos never let me down. At least he scored a field goal. Boswell never let me down. 57-yard field goal. Seven-yard deficit, or 7-run point deficit. Did you catch the South Africa game? They got their ass beat. I was watching Red Zone, but I saw the score. They got their ass beat by Cameroon. They got their ass beat. Bolton Thomas. Power play for Canada, and they won't get shit out of it. South Africa got their ass beat. Canada scores on the power play. Let's go. Tish scores on the power play from Misa and Perek. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 1-0. 5 shots to 4. Let's go. Canada leads Czechia. There's still a lot of game left. 5 minutes left, or under 5 minutes left in the first period. Canada, at least they didn't let me down yet. At least they didn't let me down yet. Boom. Lovely. Oh, it's actually Jet Lachenko with the assist. I'm kidding. No. You don't hear his name said much, though, compared to everybody else. Ay. 15-14, you'll take it. Hold the hell on. If Canada wins, you'll see me tomorrow night for another live stream when they play Sweden, the World Junior Final. If they don't win, you ain't going to see me tomorrow. You won't see me until the 8th for the NFL playoff predictions video. And then, of course, we have the AFCON quarterfinals on the 9th. But that's why the predictions are on the 8th. But if Canada wins, you'll see me tomorrow night. And then you still won't see me until the 8th after that. But either way. Cool. As you know. This game's going to be a tight one, ain't it? I mean, Canada, Czechia, not the Steelers. Well, the Steelers could be. It might not be. It could be. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Kicked off, and the Ravens down it. Touchback. Okay, we got to stop. Kenneth Gainwell, the best receiving player on the Pittsburgh Steelers, because we have no wide receivers, because DK Metcalf chose to get trolled into a suspension. Have a great night. We'll see what happens here, but I'm doing fine. But thank you. And they hand it. No, play action. Lamar Jackson is not going to be stopped at all, and there is a flag on the play for who? Falele. Down, hurt. Let's see what this is. Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty. First down, 1st and 20 for the Ravens. Falele called for the hold. He went down hurt, but he got called for the holding. He was trying not to get it, I bet. But either way, or is he actually hurt? See, that's what happens when you fuck around and find out. Let's see the hold. Oh, Hayward ran into him. Oh, okay, so he did get hurt. But he was still holding. And he got ran into the back by Hayward. He got rolled up. Started every game at right guard this season for the Ravens. Falele played 100% of the snaps offensively for them. If he goes out, that might not be good for the Ravens. You got to take heed. He probably won't play a couple of snaps, but got rolled up by Hayward. Rosengarten is in. Or he's still there. But Emory Jones Jr., the rookie from LSU, playing his 5th game of the season. .842 left in the second quarter. 1st and 20 on the Ravens. Henry in the backfield. Jones replaces Falele for a play or two, probably. Unless he's really hurt. But hands it off. Steelers. They allow about 3 yards on that run by Henry. 2nd down. If the Steelers don't get the Ravens off the field here, 2nd and 17, they probably won't get them off the field. Oh, I don't know. Without any points. And it looks like, is it the same grouping or are they going to, I'm trying to remember where that reference came from. Either way. $7.50. Ravens. And Lamar jumps and gets tackled behind the line. 3rd down. Highsmith. Highsmith makes the play. I agree. I'm honestly surprised. Jason Robertson and Cole Caulfield didn't make the USA Olympic team. I'm surprised, frankly. Now, Oliver Kapanen did make Finland's. Finland? Yeah, Finland. And Suzuki made Canada, as they should. And it's 1-1. Czechia ties the game. Maximilian Curran scores with 3 minutes left in the period. 3-0 something. Either way. Henry hit at the 30. 3rd, it's 4th down. Baltimore will punt. We'll take it. I think that's the only line I know. So it's 1-1. Close to the end of the first for the Canada-Czechia game. Ay. Damn it. But at least Canada or Pittsburgh gets the stop. 4th and 14, they will punt. Be some pretty good field position, but I think they use their best offensive plays already. To the 20-yard line. Caught. Steelers going to try. Calvin Austin going to try to return, and nothing. Not a thing. 6:10 left in the second quarter. Not a thing. But so good defensive stand by the Steelers. Steelers start the 17. Steelers will get the ball to start the second half. That's the good news. If the Steelers get a drive as well, that's a good news. All right. I mean, I like Creed, but well, at least I like a couple of Scott Stapp songs. With Arms Wide Open isn't bad. I like that song too. That isn't With Arms Wide Open. Which one else? "17-yard line" for the Steelers. Behind the center, under the center. Rodgers throws. Caught! No! Incomplete! Valdez-Scantling does not catch the ball. Dear God. It was right in his hands. Second down and 10. Hands it off. Nope, fake. Rodgers throws. Incomplete to Dillon. Third down and 10. Dear God. They get a big stop, and then they do nothing. Steelers football to a T. Third and 10. 5:59 to go in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers. Incomplete. What are we doing? Gainwell does not get the ball, and they throw it right to where Kyle Van Noy is. Incomplete. Punt the ball away. Yay, the Steelers get a stop and do nothing with it. And the Ravens are going to run the ball down their throat. Just wait. Just wait. That is exactly what's going to happen now. The Steelers could do nothing with the ball, and the Ravens are about to run the ball down their throat. My God. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Flag on the play for what? 30-yard line. Let's see who it's on. Probably on the Steelers. Who am I kidding? Legal motion, punt team, 5-yard penalty, replay fourth down. Now it's 4th and 15. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Illegal motion. They'll have to punt again. 5:47 left in the second quarter. To the 35, and fair caught 35 by Wester. Baltimore has the ball with 5:39 to go. I mean, when Aaron Rodgers has no wide receivers and has no tight end because one of them got hurt, and DK's an idiot who got freaking trolled. Canada had a 2-minute penalty. So they'll start the second on the penalty kill. 1-1 after 1. Like, do with that what you will. If I'm keeping it a buck, we ass. But still second half to go. Lots of game left. Kane is still young. You have not watched the Steelers play. You don't know how this team, you don't know how garbage they are. How much of a failure they are. Garbage. Let's see what the Ravens do here. They got a big stop, the Steelers, and they could do nothing after it. Hell, when the Ravens beat the Packers, you knew this was coming. Let's be real. We all knew. At the 35-yard line, and Henry does not get tackled until past midfield. Yep, there we go. See exactly what I saw coming. Steelers can't get nothing after a big stop, and now the Ravens are running down their throat. How did I know this was coming? Obvious. It's the most obvious shit ever. Garbage. Garbage. At the 44-yard line, and Derrick Henry's hit and taken down. He got about a yard, maybe 2. Ten to 3. Second down. And 9, so he only got a yard. Short throw, incomplete. Zay Flowers could not catch the ball. Zips right past him, 3rd 9. Third 9. Last second of the play clock, and Lamar gets to the 30. What are you doing? Flag on the play. This better be on the Ravens. Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down. Linderbaum called for the hold. So, I guess the Steelers just let that be a free play because there was a hold on the play. Okay, cool. Garbage. 11 shots to 6. Czechia are out shooting Canada after a period of hockey. Tyler Linderbaum holds as Lamar was running through. 3rd and 17. Past midfield, behind midfield. Can the Steelers get a stop here? Lamar throws it short to Zay Flowers. Hit! And that'll be a 4th down. Will they kick the ball? Or will they kick a field goal? Be 13-3 if Loop shows. Nope, they're going to punt. Okay, Stout will punt away. Do they know the season's on the line? No urgency. The Steelers don't have urgency. What team have you been watching all year? Oh, by the way, doesn't help. DK Metcalf got trolled into a suspension. And Darnell Washington broke his freaking elbow. Down at the 10. 3:09 in the 2nd quarter. Just keep the ball in your hands if you can't do anything else. 3:09. If Ravens get a pick 6, would you be happy? No, I wouldn't. I'd be mad. Well, I wouldn't be happy about it. I want the Steelers to win. Now, if the Steelers got a pick 6, I'd be happy. They still wouldn't do anything. How we doing, son? How we doing? Steelers down 7. 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Can they somehow just get at least a field goal while killing off most of the time left in the half and then getting the ball back? Would be awesome. Oh, they'll go 3 and out again, as always. Oh, they'll go 3 and out again, as always. As always. They'll go 3 and out again, as always. Waiting for the next. Of course, as the next drive. There we go. Can the Steelers somehow find a way? And they'll get the ball to start the second half. That's the good news for the Steelers. If they can make this game a 4-point game and keep that there, or a field goal for the Ravens would make it a 7-point game if they were to get a field goal of their own. Now, of course, that probably won't happen. But 3:09, or they're starting, probably not. First and 10, 10-3, 3:09 to go. Can we just find something? Pitches it out to Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren rumbling to the 20 and farther. Right near the 25. Jalen Warren gets a first down for the Steelers. It's going to be one of those drives. Okay. They look like they're about to do something, and they do nothing. Good block by Hayward, the younger Hayward, mind you. Connor, I think? Connor? Yeah, either one. Nepo baby. Nepo baby, 231. Rodgers throws short. Valdez-Scantling goes for 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Ay. Good block, though, on the last play. This one, no. 2nd down and 8. 2:09. Maybe 2nd down and 9. Who knows? They're going to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. All right, we're going to the 2-minute warning. (10-3). Steelers with a ball. See how they try to kill the clock at least. Still intermission for Canada, Czechia. 1-1 after 1. Now, if the Steelers game is somehow over, before the Canada game's over, we'll watch the rest of the Canada game on stream. If there's a chance for it to be decidable, I should say. Well, World Juniors do get wild, to be real. Of course. Yep, of course. I love how they got Tyler Huntley for the progressive backup commercials, and he actually still plays. And he's actually solid, you know? Like, Tyler Huntley's actually a solid football player. That's the best thing I'm going to say about the Ravens. Either way. Like, most of the other backups who do those progressive backup commercials are washed up, barely play, or... Well, did Jameis do any this year? Okay, Jameis, that might be different. But, you know, Brissett, I love Jacoby, but he's washed up. Last year told you that already. Tommy DeVito's on the Patriots, but he's their damn third quarterback. No. $750 plus shipping. I told you. Don't even know if we haven't even plugged it in years. I mean, of course, either way, $750 plus shipping. 2 minutes left past the 2-minute warning. Steelers 2nd and 9. Aaron Rodgers throws incomplete. 3rd and 9. Rivers was decent for his age. He did amazing, honestly. I thought Phillip Rivers did amazingly. It's sad he didn't win a game of those 3. I thought he did awesome. It was awesome to see him play again. Freiermuth, either way. Good defensive play by the Ravens. 3rd down and 9. It'll be a freaking miracle if they get this at the 25-yard line. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Rodgers runs this time. He has to. He runs to those sticks, and he gets the first. Aaron Rodgers put a Lamar. 1st down, Steelers. That is a miracle. That is a miracle. See, this time he ran. Aaron Rodgers had freaking open grass for the freaking world to see, and he got there. Good job, Aaron. Good job. Yeah. With freaking yards to spare. And he gained some plus the first down as well. To the 45-yard line. Rodgers throws. Thielen. Thielen to the 50. Past midfield. All right. Still intermission for the Canada game. Second down. No, I don't. Hell no. No pick. No pick. Please, God, no. Don't do that shit to me. 2nd and 3. Rodgers throws short. First down. Gainwell, more, past the 40. Under a minute. By the time they take the next snap, they still have 3 timeouts. Steelers tie game. First timeout taken by the Steelers. They have 1:05. 65 seconds to at least get some points. They're in the second period. Canada and Czechia have started the second period. Gainwell. Nice little short throw by Rodgers. Throws to Gainwell, and Gainwell gains well. He does live up to his name, doesn't he? 54 yards, 6 plays, 204. Can the Steelers get some out of this in a under 3:10 drive? Just watch them march down the field just to miss the field goal. Don't you dare say that, but wouldn't shock me if that happened. Wouldn't shock me if that happened. It is the Steelers. The 37-yard line. Rodgers throws, caught! Austin, first down. 57 seconds left in the half. Steelers get the ball to start the second half. Why are they huddling up? What the have you lost your mind? In field goal range for Boswell. 40 seconds. The 19-yard line. 34 seconds. You know you have 2 timeouts, right? Aaron throws, incomplete. Well, that takes one of them off. Austin doesn't get the ball. 2nd and 10. Right now, they're in good field position for a field goal to make it a 4-point game. We're getting the ball to start the second half. They're only 18 yards away from a touchdown with 2 timeouts and 30 seconds. 19, I should say. Well, no. No, it's 24. 24 yards, my bad. Throws. Gainwell. Get out. Timeout. Take the timeout, jackass. I think they did. First down. 22 seconds. Second timeout taken by the Steelers. They've got a first down. Pretty good drive by the Steelers. 3rd and 1. No, it's 3rd and 1. What? What? Really? 3rd and 1? Bullshit. I feel like there's no way it's just 3rd and 1. I hope you're lying. Third and 2. Steelers going to win. I don't know about that. 3rd and 2. My ass. How is it just 3rd and 2? At the 16-yard line. Rodgers throws. Wind the clock. Timeout. Timeout. Steelers take their final timeout with 13 seconds to go. He did not get out of bounds on his own volition. He got pushed out. 15 seconds left on the clock. They reset it to 15 seconds. First and goal for the Steelers. First and goal for the Steelers. 10 yards away from a touchdown, if not less. Just get the touchdown. Steelers lose, you can be a Broncos fan. I'm already a Patriots fan, so. The things you do for love, bandwagoning another team that you already had a soft spot for. Now again, if it was like, I don't know, to the 9-yard line, 9 yards away from a touchdown, 15 seconds. Steelers are starting to figure it out offensively. Rodgers throws. Incomplete. 11 seconds to go. They want a flag. They won't get it. Second and goal. And Czechia takes the lead. 2-1 Czechia. 4 minutes into the second period. Adam Tittlebach. 2-1 Czechia. On their first shot of the second period. That's just amazing. You know what? If it means the Steelers win, whatever. It's fine. Second and goal. Takes the snap before the end of the play clock. Incomplete, 7 seconds. Third and goal. Third and goal. 45 total yards for Gainwell. 7 seconds. Rodgers in the pocket. Has time to throw down the middle. Incomplete, but a flag on the play. Freiermuth in the end zone. Let's see who the flag's on. If it's on Pittsburgh, they'll kick. If it's on Baltimore, first down. Hamilton with pass interference. First down, Steelers. Half the distance to the goal, or is it at the goal line? Freiermuth. PI against the Ravens, and Freiermuth was first and goal. 2 seconds. Last play of the quarter. Half. Steelers are going to go for it. Short yardage, 1 yard line play. Steelers are either going to end up in the half with 3 points, or will the Ravens make a stop? Or will the Steelers get a touchdown? It's one play. One play to tie it or be down 7. Flipped. And they are stopped. Kenneth Gainwell. And we're going to the half down 7. Of course. Steelers got the ball to start the second half, though. 10-3. Garbage. That is such... all that to do that. I wish they just kicked it. Are you stupid? Oh, my God. All that to do that. No, I'm fine. At least the Steelers get the ball to start the second. What a disaster. Garbage. Take a short break at the halftime, but the stats get this one going. Garbage. 10-3 at the half. We'll take a short break. Sit tight, be back. Patriots are playing on Sunday night. Okay, we'll take that. Bills, Jaguars are playing. Patriots on Sunday night. So we'll be live for the Patriots game on Sunday, at least. So I guess one of the 4-5s are getting. Hold on. Be nice to look back at the schedule. Okay, here we go. Here's what we got. Here's the schedule. We're back at the half. Steelers are down by 7. They'll get the ball to start. Steelers will play on Monday night if they advance. If not, it's the Ravens. Saturday, we have Rams, Panthers, Packers, and Bears. Rams, Panthers is going to be a shit kicking. Packers, Bears, I guess I'll go live for. See how behind I am with a freaking Twitch version. We'll be live for the Patriots on Sunday, and we'll review all 3 games once the Patriots game's over. Saturday, of course, both games we'll review after the Packers-Bears game is over. Monday will be live for Texans versus Baltimore or Pittsburgh, which right now it looks like Baltimore. But Pittsburgh will be playing Monday if they advance. The Steelers will get like 8 or 9 wins every season, as they normally do. Okay, so that's where we are. So we'll be live for the Patriots. So all the late games are the ones we'll be live for, because why would you want to be live for Rams versus Panthers? We know where that's going. But the Rams lost to the Panthers in Carolina a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that ain't happening 2 times in a row. I'm sorry, that ain't happening 2 times in a row. And so far, there's only 1 shot. Just the Panthers are going to win. I'll watch the game myself, but I guarantee you that shit. There's only 1 shot in the second period. Are you kidding me? Halfway through the second period, there's only 1 shot between Canada and Czechia in that period. How's that even? Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Steelers down 7. They get the ball to start the second quarter. Or the second half, the third quarter. Rodgers needs to turn his headset off and call plays. This is ridiculous. Need a TD here outside of the half or it's over. $30 more minutes left in this game. Imagine if Metcalf wasn't such an idiot a couple of weeks ago. There's only 1 shot in the second period of the Canada game, which makes no sense. Either the IHF website is on one, or they actually are only 1 game. The Winter Olympics are weeks away. Less than a month, just about a month away. Canada, of course, playing in hockey, or other things as well. And no, I looked. There's no Canada-Italy game in the group stage of the Hockey Olympic tournament. That pisses me off. I was looking forward to that. I got misled, and then they actually had a 14 group, and they put Canada in a different group than Italy. I don't think Italy's going to play well enough to get to Canada, but what if they did? That'd be awesome. Like Italy playing Canada and Canada sport in Italy, like 4 months before Canada plays Italy and Italy sport in Canada. Dude, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I hope it somehow happens. Canada easily. Yeah, Canada has the best roster. I think Canada called up the best roster for the Olympics. I think Canada called up the best roster for the Olympics. So, Canada. I think the USA should have called up Caulfield. I think the USA should have called up Jason Robertson. They did not do that. I think the Nordic countries have solid national teams rosters, but Canada. I don't know. Have no idea. Still 2-1 between Canada and Czechia. Connor Bedard, a few Montreal players got robbed of Olympic roster spots. I don't know about Bedard getting robbed. That's a take. That's a take. Personally, I think Bedard's a fraud. I don't think he's okay. It's harsh, but that's also harsh. But I don't think he also did get hurt. That doesn't help. I think Bedard's a bit overrated. I'm going to be real. Devils got 8 players in the Olympics, mostly Swiss players. Shots on goal, 12-7. Yep, so. Oh, Canada finally got a shot on goal in the second period. Aaron Rodgers is a better passing quarterback, but I don't think I have one. Slavkovsky is on Slovakia. That makes sense. Steelers will get the ball to start the second half. Third quarter, here we go. And here we go. Warren keeps going to the 35, and he's brought down. Devils have some of the best players, like Timo Meyer and Heischer. They do. They do. I mean, they deserve to be at the Olympics, yeah. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. 33-yard line. Aaron Rodgers. How we doing? Bud Scooty. First and 10, 14:55, third quarter. Pitches it to Jaylen Warren for almost a first down, but it'll be 2nd and 1. Jaylen Warren with a good gain there. Good gain there for Jaylen Warren for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 6 straight quarters without an offensive touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. His longest streak of his career. Finland, maybe? Sweden, right? Finland. Sweden, Finland. Second and 1. And that's a first down for the Steelers. Seth Jones out long term. USA will make a decision on D. I know. But I'd rather have the Steelers play on Monday than not. So, and then get absolutely demolished by the Texans defense. But at least DK Metcalf will be back. You know, that would be awesome. At least DK Metcalf's going to be back for the wild card game if the Steelers somehow win this. So who knows? Maybe they won't get destroyed by that Texans defense. But that Texans defense is absolutely amazing. It's the best defense in the league. I'm afraid of it. Aaron Rodgers is going to get killed by that defensive line. Duke can barely run. Aaron Rodgers throws down the middle, incomplete. Thielen wants a flag, won't get it. No NFL team really stood out this year. That is true. That is true. I mean, the Patriots, I thought they did well. The Broncos, for a 1 seed, I mean, they're pretty fraudulent. Texans, the Seahawks have a good defense as well. Yeah. Would I be surprised if the Texans made the Super Bowl? No. Rams and Broncos are pretty good as well. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Patriots had a really easy record. I think they played well, though. I think Drake May is truly an MVP candidate. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd and 10. Oh. Do you think Adam Fox got snubbed? Honestly, yes. I think he did. It's still 2-1. Oh. Canada has a power play. Just got one. Peter Sikora, Tomasz Politin. Both players got put into the box. If the Canada don't score on this power play, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Stoppage of play. Three on five, right? 3 on 5, right? You should get TFC posters for your wall. Or any team you like. Trust me, we're getting on the putting things on the wall. I'll bring back the Brady picture. And Canada ties it up. Zane Perek. Michael Hage with the assist. How you doing, Rory? One thing I got for Christmas that I want to put up is this signed Lando Norris 2025 season picture. Czechia's pretty damn good, man. I did not want to see them play them a second time, but yeah. Silverstone, I'm guessing. It's Silverstone. Lando driving the title-winning car on a Grand Prix that he won, signed by Lando. Well, it is his signature, but it was either way. Lando Norris. We'll put that up on the wall somewhere behind me. Lando's car. So that's cool. Got that for Christmas. And you can see the little Lego City McLaren that I got as well. I didn't ask for it, but my dad found the Lego City McLaren at Walmart. And basically a gag gift, but it is kind of cool. I think I'll try to put it together and then have it sit out like that. I think I'll try to put it together at some point, but 60 pieces for a McLaren car. A Lego McLaren car. Don't try to put the number 4 on there because it's supposed to be this year's car, so because it's Lando. There we go. Some people want McKenna to go to the Sabres. The Sabres are actually good, though. Like, he's not going to go to the Sabres. The Sabres are actually good. 3rd and 10. Caught! First down, Steelers. Freiermuth. Muth. Because I'm a Formula 1 fan. Duh. I love Formula 1. Canada tied it up 2-2. So their power play is over on a 5-on-3 power play. First and 10 for the Steelers. 12:58 to go. Freiermuth got the first down. They're good, but they're consistently inconsistent. 41-yard line. Flips it through, and that's about a yard to the 40. Sabres going back down to earth a little bit, but they're competitive now. Yeah, but I don't think they're going to be the worst team in the NHL. I know the East is tight, but if the Leafs aren't going to tank, which I'm glad they aren't, I'm not sure who's going to win the lottery, and I'm not sure who's going to be the worst team with the best odds. I'm not sure. That's the problem. I'm not sure. It's too tight. No. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Rodgers has the time to throw. It's caught! First down to the 10-yard line for Adam Thielen on his last ride. Winnipeg. Oh, well, that's a good point. Yeah, Winnipeg. They're the worst team in the league right now. They could win the lottery. That's true. Yeah, that's sad. I feel sorry for Dillon. The Jets went from top cup contenders and President's Trophy winners to now being shit. Which I can kind of understand how he feels because the Leafs did the same damn thing, except they won the division. But the Leafs are on their way back up. Either way, Adam Thielen says he's going to retire at the end of the year. On his last ride, he catches a ball to the 10-yard line. First down, Steelers at the 11-yard line. Runs it. Jalen Warren getting past the 10. Second down. Can we get a touchdown here? 11:06. Hell no. What do you mean, hell no? It's going to be like the Flames or the Blackhawks. Depends on how the season ends. You could go to Calgary. It's a rumor. You know it's called, there's a draft lottery, and Gavin McKenna is going to be the number one pick. You do know that, right? So whoever gets the number one pick is going to get him. Like, what are we doing here? 2nd and 6. You know it's about who gets the number one pick, right? Rodgers, time to throw. Throws it short to Warren. Warren has room. Down to the 5, to the 2, to the 2-yard line. Jalen Warren. 3rd down and 1. Yeah, but it's a lottery. Yeah, but whoever gets number one pick, like Calgary might not be bad enough to get the number one or have the best odds, of course. They're not going to rig it, right? That's the NBA. The NBA does that shit. 27. Or if number 27 isn't available, number 6. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Steelers at the 2-yard line. A long 1 yard. Rodgers hands it off. And that's going to be pushed. And he doesn't get enough. Steelers don't get enough there. 4th down. 27. 6 or 7. Ah, Lord. 10 shots to 5. Holy shit. When did that happen? Canada got to 10 shots to 5 against Czechia. Ooh. 4th and 1 for the Steelers. Tush push. 9:18 to go. Steelers going for their tush push. They brought out Cam Hayward. And also his brother. Short 1 yard. They failed the first tush push. They're going to get this one, though. I think they got this one. Steelers first down. First down and goal, Steelers. You might as well run it again. Steelers need to emphasize. First down, Steelers. First and goal. Connor Hayward gets the tush push first down. Good job. I know. 2-2. For Canada, Czechia. Connor Hayward. First and goal. One player injured here. First and goal. They're going to do it again. First and goal. Another tush push. Steelers. Flag on the play, but they're in to the end zone. First off, what's the call? Second of all, touchdown. Signaled a touchdown by the side judge. Steelers got the tush push touchdown. Well, let's see what the flag is before we do anything. See what the flag's on before we do anything. Offside. Defense. Penalties decline. Touchdown Steelers. 10-9. Connor Hayward with a touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run for Connor Hayward. Tie game. (10-9) or 10-10. See the extra point. See how the extra point goes. Oh, Canada's starting to get more shots on goal. Nice. They're on fire now. Touchdown Steelers. Tie game with the extra point. If Boz makes it. Are they going for 2? Oh no, okay, it's extra point. It's extra point. Okay, I was like, don't tell me they're doing this. Boswell. It's good. Tie game 10-10. All right. And now the Ravens will be with the ball with 8 left in the third quarter. 8:23 left in the third quarter. Ravens will get the ball for the first time in the half. We'll take it. Tie game. Really should be 17-10. But okay. They really should have punched in that touchdown, or it should be 14-10. But either way. They should be leading, but we'll take the tie. Now you better get a stop. You better get a stop, Pittsburgh. AFC North football. Sure would be nice to be up 13-10. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Could be up 17-10, but Tomlin lived in his fears. All right. Getting destroyed by Houston's back on the table. Getting destroyed by Houston's back on the table. I mean, I bandwagon them. The things you do for love. I always had a soft spot for him anyway, but hey, look at it like this. If the Pittsburgh Steelers win today, Isaiah has 2 division champions to root for in the AFC playoffs, and I have 2 division champions to root for. Isaiah has the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. It's both teams he roots for because those are his teams. I have the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers if the Steelers win, because the Patriots were always my team, mind you. And they play Sunday night next week, by the way. We'll be live for that. Won't you look at that? Always had a soft spot for the Steelers, but y'all don't listen, dude. And I have the Steelers because I bandwagon them for obvious reasons, but y'all don't listen. Either way, Steelers getting first rounded by the Texans. They probably are, but at least they made. Well, they're trying to make the playoffs. It's technically a playoff win because this is a final game of the season to win the division. It's technically a playoff win. I'm coping very much, but either way. And the Steelers will play Monday night if they advance, so might be able to go live for both back-to-back. 2-2. Power play for Canada, or penalty shot against Czechia for tripping. Penalty shot. Y'all better score. And tackled at the 35. I think the Jets are probably the best team in the NFL. You're wrong. They're horrible. Canada has a penalty shot against Czechia at the bitter end of the second period. Why do both Jets suck? Because they do. At least the Winnipeg Jets won the damn President's Trophy. Penalty shot against Czechia. Canada has a penalty shot. Can they score? Lol. The fact it's taking so long to point it out, that's not good news. Handed off, and Henry hit behind the line. .3804. We'll be live tomorrow if Canada wins against Czechia, which right now they're tied. Second and 9 for Baltimore. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Second and 9. Lamar sacked, but he dumps the ball. You sure that's not grounding? I still wonder how Latvia beat Canada. That was last year. Don't talk about that. Let me tell you how bad. Canada's World Junior team was garbage last year. Like, Canada picked a horrible World Junior squad. They thought Easton Cowan would do everything. Now, mind you, I think Easton Cowan is a wonderful player. I think Easton Cowan's done well with the Leafs. I think Easton Cowan is a damn good player, and he's a more gritty version of Mitch Marner with less points. But Canada thought last year during the World Juniors that Easton Cowan could do it all. He did not. They had a horrible roster. That roster lost where they should have lost. The year before, I don't think the roster was as bad. Last year's roster was horrible. This year is a very good roster. Loaded. But yeah, but that Canada roster was utter ass. Like, it was bad. Like, that Canada roster was bad and horribly selected. 3rd and 9. Like, it was sad. Like, dude. Like, they deserve to lose what they did. For slashing. Lamar Jackson has the ball. Throws. Incomplete. And is it picked? It's picked by what? TJ Watt. TJ Watt is back, and he picks it off the batted pass. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Picked off. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Lamar, you fraud. You're a fraud. Fraud. TJ Watt. Boom. Fraud. 1st and 10 at the 24 or 26 yard line. Fraud. Rodgers, what the? Throws it short to Warren. Warren in the flat to the 20, and he gets 9 yards. Boom. 7:13 left in the 3rd quarter, and the Steelers are getting close. Penalty shot against Czechia, and Czechia 3-2. Canada missed the penalty shot, and they allowed a goal. Benak. I saw Myles Garrett broke the sack record. Yes, I saw. Jalen Warren. Canada are down 3-2 at seconds left in the 2nd period. Lol. 2nd and 1. And that is past the line to gain. 1st down. You know what? I don't know. Should I? Should I say that? Should I say that? I feel like somebody's going to get jinxed if I do. Isn't JJ the owner of Burnley and Espanol? Yeah, but TJ's the one who's playing. TJ's his brother. JJ owns Burnley and Espanol, but we're talking about his brother, TJ Watt, who's been playing for the Steelers for years. Jalen Warren. TJ Watt had the sack record, or tied for the sack record, until Myles Garrett broke it. Which is part of the reason why Chelsea choked, or, my bad, Pittsburgh choked last week because they were trying to stop Myles Garrett from getting the sack record. Didn't really work. They lost. They were more afraid. They played in their fears. They lived in their fears. 2nd and 13, 5:26 the third quarter. Hits it. Warren, 3rd down and 1. At least they're going to tie or take the lead here. A 3rd and 2. 3 and 2. End of the second quarter. Czechia leading Canada 3-2. So right now, Canada will lose and we won't be live tomorrow. Malo Gusto went crazy on that final play. How did Chelsea tie today? They played like ass. They love what's the word? Chaos. Malo Gusto turns out that he's been amazing under every manager he's had besides Mareshka. Maybe they should let him play how he knows how to play. Rodgers takes time out. 3rd and 2. 4:37 third quarter. 2 timeouts left. Move. Oh. Ten, 3rd and 2. Steelers are 7 yards away from a touchdown. Snap taken. Rodgers. Time to throw. He throws. Incomplete. Freiermuth will not get the PI call this time. 4:31 left in the third quarter. I don't know, man. I'm going to give him a chance, but I don't know if he's going to do well in the Prem. He did well at Strasbourg. He did well at Hull before he got pushed out. He should do well. This is a decision. I'll give him his chance, though. Boswell to take the lead. 25-yard field goal, a chip shot, should be at least for him. And it's good. 13-10. Steelers lead. Boswell, the 25-yard field goal. Chris Boswell takes the lead. Ten to 13. Steelers take their first lead of the game. They lead by 3. All that just to get 3. Well, their defense is playing well overall. So you know what? Live with it. You score points, that's better than them, what they did at the end of the first half. It's better than what they did at the end of the first half. Could be worse. Pirates are interested in Eugenio Suarez. How are we doing, William? The Pittsburgh Pirates are interested in Eugenio Suarez. What? I mean, if I was the frickin'... That's a choice. Brendan Aronson scored against Man United. Well, good for him. I agree, but, it should be 16 points. They should have kicked it, but they could have just done the tush push, and it worked the first time, so it would have worked the second time. which would have been the first time. But either way, Steelers lead by 3 with 4:28 left in the third quarter. Of course, there's still a quarter to play. Oh, that's funny. For the first time, the Texans will play a wild card game not on 4:30 on a Saturday. This is their 9th ever wild card game. All 8 times before this, it's been Saturday at 4:30 for the Houston Texans. Now they're against the Ravens or Steelers on Monday Night Football. Yeah. But, I mean, he was garbage in the postseason. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Josh Naylor always going to keep, yeah. And Ali gets tackled by the Steelers. You know, Suarez was horrible in the playoffs, though, or at least the ALCS. Avalanche still winning the cup at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Avalanche until they get knocked out. Even if the Leafs played the Avs, I'd be like, yeah, no, the Avs are probably gonna win the cup. Now, of course, the Avs are on record-breaking pace on points. You know. 10-13. Tackled. Second down. About 3 yards for Henry. Second down. For me, yeah, the Avs are still going to win the cup. For now, the Avs are winning the cup. Okay. So, yeah, we'll be live for the Packers game on Saturday night, Patriots on Sunday night, Steelers or Ravens against the Texans on Monday night. And that's a first down for Henry. First down. Do you see the Flyers beat the Oilers 5-2? No, I did not. So I'll watch the Rams game, Panthers game before I go live. Then we'll go live for Packers Bears and we'll review both games. Sunday, I'll watch the 2 games pre the Patriots. And then go live for the Patriots game, then review all 3 games. And then Monday's just 1 game. We'll go live for it, review it. Pitched and hit behind the line. Oh! 3:08 left the third quarter and a tackle for loss by Highsmith. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. If there's any time left in the Canada game, if the Steelers game ends, we might finish the Canada game on stream. If they're within 2 goals. Second and 11. 4 seconds left. Penalty. False start on the Ravens. False start on the Ravens. That's a 5-yard penalty. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down. Walker. So it's a 2nd and 16. Good. 2:29 left in the third quarter. Pittsburgh has 6 first downs this half. Baltimore has 1. Steelers are starting to grind this game out. Steelers. Tipped! An incomplete third down. Third down. 2:06 left the third quarter. Steelers lead by 3. Can they make the Ravens punt? If they do, they'll have some good field position. Smacked it. Smack! 2:06. 2 for 8 on third down conversions for the Ravens. 9 yards to go, average. 2:06. Lamar. Lamar has time to throw. He throws, caught down the middle, and hit, and brought down. 4th down and 8. Andrews. Is it enough for them to go for it? 1:47 left in the third quarter. Close to the fourth. Steelers going to Super Bowl. Steelers going to Super Bowl. They're going to punt it. Stout going to punt it with almost a minute left in the third quarter. Steelers going to Super Bowl. Steelers going to Super Bowl. And he's going to take, no. They kick it before the flag. They snap it with a second left on the play clock. And it's going to be down to the 10-yard line, 11-yard line. 1:04 to go. Thank God they didn't touch that. Steelers lead by 3 with a minute to go in the quarter. They're a quarter away from going to the playoffs. Steelers going to Super Bowl. Steelers going to Super Bowl. You hear me? The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. If Canada, I'll tell you this. Well, I didn't know if it was last week, but I would have. I would have done it if the Steelers weren't playing for the division tonight. I'll be live tomorrow for Canada versus Sweden if they end up winning the game. Canada are down 3-2 before the third period. If there's any game left and Canada are close, we might, if the Steelers game ends first, I might go flip to the Canada game and watch the rest of it on stream. So we're paying attention to the score, but we're watching the Steelers game. And if there's any time left and Canada are still within 1 or 2, if the Steelers game ends before it, we'll watch the rest of the Canada game before I make the Steelers game review. So checks look solid. Of course they do. I won't lie. I won't lie. Looking at it personally, I was kind of afraid for Canada playing Czechia twice. I'm not going to lie. So, but yeah, Czechia is playing well. So, but we might be able to cover the rest of the Czechia-Canada game depending on how this times out. And if Canada wins, we'll be live tomorrow for that final. If they lose, I'm not watching the third place game. It's loser mentality. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 12-yard line, actually. The 12-yard line. Just got to drive. Just drive some yards. Gainwell gets the ball, goes to the outside, and gets a good amount of yards, but not a first down, but the bulk of it. The bulk of the yardage he gets. Croatia got skunked against Korea today, the lower junior division. Wisconsin didn't release Bruno Idzon, the Ottawa Senators pick. Damn. I can see why they got skunked. 2nd and 4. 30 seconds left the third quarter. One more quarter for the Steelers to make the playoffs. Again, whoever wins this game makes the playoffs and plays the Texans on Monday night next week. First down? Yes, it is. Steelers get a first down, and they will carry the ball into the fourth quarter. Pat Freiermuth with a first down. And we're going to the fourth quarter. Hamilton's out with a concussion. We're going to the fourth quarter. 10-13, Steelers lead. Going to the fourth quarter with a 3-point lead and driving with a new set of downs. I'll be back. Sit tight. We're back. There are only about 6 junior players in Croatia that could compete in the OHL. That's probably why he got skunked. Probably why he got skunked. Then again, don't know how Czechia got so good then. Hasn't been 20 minutes yet? Shit. Fourth quarter. There's no way it's not been 20 minutes. Just started the third period. Okay. First down. Just started. There we go. 1958. There we go. 3-2 Czechia. Canada down 1 with 20 minutes to save their World Juniors, or at least the gold medal opportunity. And that'll be a 2nd and 4. Scotty Miller gets the pass and gets 5 or 6. He got 5. 2nd and 5. Now, of course, Canada, they haven't won a gold in 2 years, and they could make it 3 if they lose here. But at least they got to the semifinals this time. They beat Czechia in game 1. Of course, game 2 would be tougher. Like, of course it would be. 2nd and 5, 14-24, the fourth quarter. Aaron Rodgers has time to throw. He gets it to Gainwell. Gainwell gets to the sticks. Flag on the play. Let's see who it's on. Pass interference. Offense. OPI. Freiermuth gets called for PI. Damn it. 1858. Freiermuth. Muth. I don't know about that. I feel like that's harsh, but okay. 2nd and 15. All right. At the 21 or the 19-yard line, 2nd and 15. I feel like that's a harsh call, but okay, whatever. Rodgers throws it. Nice juke by Gainwell, and he gets it to the 25. 3rd down and 9. Probably. 3rd down and 8. Okay. A long 3rd down for the Steelers. 13:37. They're starting to drive the ball better. Did not need that damn pass interference, though. 3rd and 8. 13:26. 12-17 time of possession this half for the Steelers. The Ravens only have 4:20. And Rodgers throws for a 1st down to Valdez-Scantling. 1st down Steelers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling catches the ball. My friend's cousin is the father of Canada's goalie, Ivan Kovic. TSN butchers his name, Ivan Kovic. Well, if Canada wins, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce it right if he does start, if Canada wins tonight. Thank you very much. Ivan Kovic, thank you. Ivan Kovic. Ivan Kovic, thank you. Thank you. 1st down, nice. Thank you for doing that. Rodgers throws. Moonball. Incomplete. He went full freaking Russell Wilson there. I don't know what he was doing. He went full Russell Wilson. Ivan Kovic. Okay. Even though I'm surprised Carter George didn't start. I don't know if they'll give him the final or they're going to go. I'm not sure. Either way. They've been kind of fair with both of them, to be real. But either way. Good route jump by Starks. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line. Jalen Warren takes it. Gets about 4. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6. Third and 6. 3-point lead. Whoop. Third down and 7. 3rd down and 7. And Rodgers is sacked. We used to pronounce my cousin Ivan the Canadian way, not Ivan like in Croatia. Ivan the Canadian way and not the... Okay. I get it. Steelers are going to have to punt the ball. Rodgers is brought down. Sacked. Ooh, that's not... 4th and 11 punt. It's not what I expected to see. Punt it away. Steelers get the ball to the 25. Oh! Is that ball's dead? 10:52. Wester got trucked by his own teammate. And I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Down by Sawyer. Walker freaking, oh my. And that gets down by Sawyer. It didn't touch a player. Nope, it did not touch Walker or Wester. So it's not a punt return, fumbled recovery. No, it's just a punt that's downed at the 29-yard line. Damn teammate freaking... it didn't touch a Ravens player, so I don't know if I'd say they're lucky, but I mean, that went by the rules. But damn, I mean, his teammate trucked him. Gretzky actually pronounced Macedonia right when he did the World Cup draw. It actually is pronounced Macedonia. Whoa, well, what do you know? 3-3, Canada ties the game. Canada tied the game. Cole Reshny. 3-3 in the third period. Cole Reshny. 4 minutes in. So the World Junior Final stream is still alive. And there's a possibility if this Steelers game ends first and there's any minutes left of the Canada game, we'll throw it on. I don't know how behind TV Pass is, but we'll find out. Doesn't seem too behind. I think I don't know. Either way, we'll see. But it's 3-3. Canada keeps themselves back to a tie. Cole Reshny. Assists, they don't have those yet on the TSN page. All right. 22 shots on goal to 20. Canada scored on 2 out of 3 of their power plays. Czechia's not scored on their 1 power play. 6 penalty minutes to 2. You're Canada, you wish you scored on that penalty shot, but either way. 3-3. Michael Hage with an assist. Gavin McKenna with an assist. Michael Hage with a primary, his second assist of the game. Rory must be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Michael Hage with an assist, his second assist of the game. Michael Hage is a damn good player. He might be their best player. He might be the World Juniors Canada best player, to be real. He might be. I thought it was going to be Misa, but I'm going to be real. Michael Hage is putting some work. Thrown and caught. First down for Zay Flowers out of nowhere. Hitches back and makes the catch. 10-40. Player down hurt for the Ravens. 10:39. Hage belongs to the Habs. That's why I said Rory's happy. Rory knows. But I have to say, Hage might be the best player on Canada's team for the World Juniors. I got to be real. Perek, he's good offensively, but Zane Perek defensively, no. Dude is a chicken with his head cut off. Defensively, Zane Perek is a chicken with his head cut off. Offensively, he's very good. He is not a good defensive defenseman, though. I'm just saying. I don't know. Tish, he's a good player. But he ain't Michael Hage. Michael Misa, I expected more. I haven't seen it. Good, but not this world beater. Sam O'Reilly, solid. Gavin McKenna, not just kind of like Michael Misa, really. Henry gets tackled after 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Gavin McKenna's the same way, where he's like Michael Misa. Gavin McKenna, heavily touted. Hasn't really shown it. He's shown flashes, but world beater at the World Juniors, I would expect more. I'd expect more like Bedard or whatever. Michael Hage, I mean, I heard about him, but dude did not get enough love in the prospect rankings. Lamar Jackson taken down, 3rd down. He gained some more yards to the 50-yard line, 3rd down. Happy to know got his 400th point. Yeah. So that's still 3-3 with 12 minutes to go. 9:23 left in the 4th quarter. Deneau has been wonderful on the face-off dot. Well, you already knew that. That's not a shock. Well, his dad called a shot then. 3rd and 4 for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens at midfield. 8:55. Sacked! No! Throws it. Moon ball. Caught! Touchdown! Zay Flowers! No! Zay Flowers with a touchdown, and the Ravens have a 4-point lead. Well, with a field goal, they will. Extra point, they will. 50-yard touchdown pass to Zay Flowers. And the Steelers are down 3 at the very least. Lamar got out of the sack, and he dumped a moon ball to Zay Flowers over the shoulder, and he caught it in touchdown. And the extra point by Tyler Loop is good, 17-13. Steelers are going to need to score a touchdown. Where was the defense? Nowhere again. What was the first touchdown catch by? Devontae Walker, okay. Steelers got to do better. 3-3, 10:30 left, 3rd period for the Canada game. Damn it. Garbage. They should have got a check score, 4-3, with 10 minutes to go. Wojtek Chihar. Wojtek Chihar scores for the Czechs with 10 minutes to go in the period. 4-3. Yep, I saw. Really nice goal, bar down. Czechs don't die, I'll tell you that right now. Steelers, 8:42 left of the 4th quarter. Let's see what they do. Could they get a touchdown, take the lead back? $9:51 left the 3rd quarter. Is this some type of World Winter Olympic pre-tournament? No, it's called the World Juniors. It's the U20 World Championship. Happens every year. It's a Boxing Day to post-New Year's tradition. Especially for Canada. Well, for Canada for sure. Everybody else, no. Unless you really love hockey. What a play by the Ravens, though. I mean, they kept that one alive. They should have got him. World Juniors are always great. Yep. Can the Canadians answer back? They have 9 minutes to do. Well, it's less than every century. It's more like every 20 or 30 years. 17-13. Steelers will get the ball. It's out of play. Flag on the play for putting it out of bounds. What about that? Well, regime change is more like a 30. Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball placed at the 40-yard line. First down. Tower loop with a legal kickoff. I mean, when regime change is more like an every 20 years tradition, if not 10 or 15. First and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Steelers. Field goal, get them within 1 point. Touchdown will give them the lead. And that's Valdez-Scantling to get about 5-6 yards. Keeps going after the tackle. Second down. Second and 3. First down. Warren and more. He keeps going. And the Steelers get past midfield. 7:53. First and 10, 17-13. Still 8:40 of the third quarter, 4-3, or the third period, 4-3 for Czechia. 17-13. First and 10 for the Steelers. Steelers have got it to the 38-yard line. They're in field goal range to get a 1-point deficit. But you'd want a touchdown if you're the Steelers. Boop. Waiting for the next play. 7:55, 7:35, 4-3. Canada losing by 1 to Czechia. $7:49 left in the fourth quarter. Steelers down by 4. They'll have a 3-point lead if they score a touchdown. They'll be down by 1 if they score a field goal. Right now they're in field goal range. First and 10 at the 38-yard line for the Steelers. Rodgers with 16 seconds left on the play clock. 7:28. They run the clock. Warren gets a lot of it, but not all of it. Still 4-3. Second down. $7-12. Second and 6. Okay, got pushed out of bounds a little bit more earlier than I thought. Past the 35-yard line. First down at the 28. Rodgers rolls out. Time to throw. Caught. To the 30. Third down and 2. Hayward gets the catch. Third down and 2. Four to 3 still. 3-3. Third and 3. Up. Third and 3 for the Steelers. And that's a flag on the play. For who? We're going to find out. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down. So, 8. It's 3rd and 8 now. Third and 8. Still 4-3 for Czechia, Canada. Caught! Freiermuth to the 5! First down, Steelers! Pat Freiermuth! Muth! First and goal at the 5. What a catch by Freiermuth. No huddle by the Steelers. Muth. 3 receptions, 51 yards for Freiermuth. $26 for 40, 227 yards for Aaron Rodgers. First and goal, 5 yards away from a touchdown for the Steelers. Timeout. They'll have 1 timeout left at the end of the 4th quarter. We're using that timeout. 4-3, 6:05 left in the 3rd period. Canada are losing to Czechia. What a play by Freiermuth. What a play. What a play. Lovely. Checking for major penalty for Gavin McKenna. Really, Canada? So Canada's screwed is your point. Okay. Well, Canada just threw the game away. Unless it's against Czechia on Gavin McKenna, but the way it sounds to me, I think Canada just blew the game. It's only 2 minutes. Okay. Czechia's 0-2 on power plays, though. So. Hands it off. About 2 yards. 6:05 in the 3rd quarter. Wow. Shit, what did he do? 2nd and goal. Second and goal. 4:52 left in the fourth quarter. Second and goal. Cross-checked him. Okay, yeah. That's stupid. Second and goal at the 4. Rodgers throws short to the 2-yard line. Smith. Third and goal. 17-13. Third and goal, 4:22. Getting to the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Third and goal from the 2. They take their final timeout. Pittsburgh has no timeouts left. Wow. 0 timeouts for the Steelers. Too many men for Czechia. How do you screw that up? Oh, that's the World Juniors. Man, I'd be pissed. If I was a Czechia fan, I'd be pissed right now. Score touchdown. Just let Aaron call the plays himself. No timeouts remaining. Third and goal. 3:53 left in the game. Aaron Rodgers, 2 yards away from a touchdown. They hand it off. Heavy set. Touchdown Steelers! Kenneth Gainwell. Steelers have the lead. Kenneth Gainwell with a 2-yard touchdown run. Kenneth Gainwell. Steelers lead by 2, 17-19. Will they get the extra point? Extra point to make it a field goal lead. And will the defense stand up? And it is good for Chris Boswell. 17-20. Touchdown Steelers. 5:13 left the third period. 4-3 for Czechia. Take a short break at the advertising break. Kenneth Gainwell got into the end zone, and the Steelers lead by 3. Take care of business, defense. The Ravens are so garbage. Highest paid defense needs to end the game here. 5:13 left in the third period. Touchdown Steelers. Gainwell. Player of the game. If the Steelers win, Gainwell's player of the game. Let's go, Gainwell. Delay a game for Canada. Put his hand on the puck. Misa. Canada really wants to lose to Czechia again, do they? Jesus, fuck. Boswell to kick it off. They kick it off. Caught. 3:48. Ravens have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 3:43 left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. I guess the NFL doesn't do the frickin' college thing. Let's get a stop, boys. Let's get a stop. Whew. Steelers leading right now. Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman is putting into my running, and I'm so far from my home. 1 yard, 2nd down and 9. The jig is up, the news is out, they finally found me. The renegade who had made retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray. This will be the end today of the wanted man. They should have played renegade, but either way. Defense, you better do some. Come on. Earn your damn money. Earn your damn money. 3 minutes to go. Lamar Jackson at the 28-yard line. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Baltimore has 3 timeouts. They take the snap. Lamar fakes the handoff. Throws, and it's caught by Ricard for a first down. 250. First down. .458 left the third period. Time up. Nope. Please, defense, please. 17-20, 2:34. They'll tie at 20. Watch overtime. Here we come. Third down. Third down. Third down and 1, or is it third down and 1? Okay, so. Yeah, they ain't stopping them here. That'd be funny, but they ain't. Lamar flips it. He has time. Moonball. Caught. Where was anybody there? Flag on the play. For who? And it's a touchdown for the Ravens. And it's on the Steelers. Penalty on the Steelers. Touchdown Ravens. Are you stupid? Are you actually stupid? Holding. Defense. You bunch of idiots. You're a bunch of idiots. What? Zay Flowers gets another moonball touchdown. Steelers down by 3 or down by 4. Now they need another touchdown. You are garbage. You are garbage. Garbage. Honestly, I trust the offense more now. 64-yard touchdown catch. Another moonball. Where was the defense? 24-20. Extra points good. You are a bunch of garbage. No. Y'all are a bunch of garbage. No. We can't have both of them lose. No. We can't have Canada and Czechia lose. No, we can't do that. Okay? We need both. Y'all are garbage. The Steelers are garbage. 3 moonball touchdowns. We're making Lamar look like a better passer than he really is. You are garbage. Timeouts would be really useful right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to score a touchdown for the Steelers. Field goal don't do you shit. Field goal don't do you shit. Canada ties the game. Let's go. 4-4. Porter Martone, the captain, with a goal. Still 2:20 left, lots of time, but no timeouts left. Tie game, 4-4 for Canada. The same exact play. Worst coaching in the league easily. You gotta be shitting me. 2:20. Thank God we didn't pass up 3 points to end the half or anything. And fair caught by the Steelers. 2:20 to go. No timeouts. 36 game-winning drives in fourth quarter or overtime for Aaron Rodgers. Garbage. first and 10. 4-point deficit, 2:20 to play. Good play for the Steelers. What did they do? Caught! Austin, past midfield. 2:13 to go. We're going to the 2-minute warning. First and 10. Might as well just let the clock run out and go for the touchdown this time. 2:01, 2-minute warning. We'll take a short break. Porter Martone, Harrison, and Aitchison with the assists. 1:40 to go. Sit tight, be back. Or not. They're going to keep it on there. I'm like a minute ahead of you. Well, I don't know why. YouTube TV. YouTube TV's got problems then. Either way. Boop. Czech scored, oh my lord. 5-4. Czechia 5-4. 24-20, 2-minute warning. Czechia scored with 1:14 to go. Wow. 5-4 Czechia. No Canada game tomorrow? I guess not. Well, who knows? 2 minutes to go. Who's going to break my heart more, Czechia or Canada or the Steelers? Who's going to find out? Who will? Max Curran with his second goal of the game. 2 minutes. Rodgers with a throw. Dillon. Let's see where they mark him. Do they give him the forward progress? Barely crossed the line. The only time Canada had the lead was in the first period. They've been playing. Yep, they give him the forward progress. From the shotgun. Rodgers, 1:36 to go. Throws it short to Gainwell. Gainwell keeps going. He gains well to the 25. Good play. Okay, come on. They got to win it the last second of the game. The 26-yard line. 1 minute to go. Rodgers throws. Incomplete with 1:03 to go. 1:14 left for Canada. Damn. Looks to me Canada ain't going to the World Juniors final. But hey, at least they made the semifinals this year. They can play for bronze. Czechia, damn, they have our number. 103, 4-point deficit. 26 yards away from a playoff berth for the Steelers. They've had a pretty good offense this half. They have to snap it. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10. And they have to go for it on 4th down because if they don't, they'll lose the game. No flag, wow. Third and 10, 7 seconds to go. They snap it. Rodgers throws. It's caught. Touchdown, Steelers! Calvin Austin III. 55 seconds. What a throw. Oh, my. 24-26. Calvin Austin III. Man, they were hoping to have him back. Wow. Too much time left on the clock, but, you know, whatever. Field goal could still tie the game. Boswell to make it a 3-point game. Sorry. Yeah. He missed it. Oh, no. Ravens can win with a field goal. They missed the extra point. How long? 26-yard field goal. 24-26. Steelers need to hold and keep them away from a field goal. 55 seconds with 3 timeouts for the Ravens. Oh, this is going to be garbage. That looked like the wind. Ravens can win with a field goal. Yeah, that looked like the wind got it. They're going to kick it off with 55 seconds and 3 timeouts for the Ravens. Ravens have 3 timeouts. They can win the game with a field goal. They could win the division with a field goal from Tyler Loop. Bye-bye, Canada. Yep, they've lost. 5-4. 6-4 Czechia. So no Canada game tomorrow. So we're off tomorrow. No matter what, the review, and then we're off tomorrow. So I'll see you later on the 9th, or the 8th for the NFL predictions. Oh. There we go. And the Ravens get a return. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, no. Too good of a return. And the Ravens get too good of a return. That's not what you wanted. 1st and 10. Mitchell. Well, that's game. That's game. That's game. That's going to do it. There's no way the Ravens are going to be stopped from getting a field goal with that run back. And they're at the 50, they're at the 47-yard line. Boswell missed an extra point. That's how the Steelers' season's going to end. Damn it. Field goal range already. 2nd down. Pretty much. Might as well be. Boswell frickin' lost the Steelers the season. 2nd and 2. Lamar, flag on the play. 39 seconds. See what's on. False start. Illegal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down. Flag on the Ravens. Czechia eliminates Canada. We will not be live tomorrow. Second and 7, 39 seconds. 3 timeouts for the Ravens. At midfield, Lamar has room to run. Throws. Incomplete. 3rd down. 31 seconds. Just get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. 31 seconds. 3rd and 7. 2 points. 2 points. Come on. Lamar. No. Is he sacked? Incomplete. 21 seconds. 4th and 7. One more stop. 21 seconds. 4th and 7. The Steelers get a stop. They're going to win the football game. Baltimore has 3 timeouts. Baltimore gets a first down. They're pretty much in field goal range. They're definitely going to go for it. 4th and 7. Timeout by the Baltimore Ravens. 21 seconds. 24-26. This is the season right here. This is the season right here. 4th and 7. Steelers, can they get one more stop and turn them over on downs? 2 timeouts for the Ravens. 4th and 7. 4th and 7 at the 50-yard line. $11 seconds. Lamar. Time to throw. Is caught. Isaiah Likely into field goal range. And the Baltimore Ravens are going to win the game with a field goal. 2nd timeout. And that's game. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. Steelers are going to lose the division on a field goal. Thanks to Boswell missing an extra point. Isaiah Likely makes the catch and puts them into field goal range. A field goal block is what's going to win the game. Steelers have lost the football game unless a miracle happens. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. 14 seconds. Steelers need to block a field goal or Tyler Loop needs to miss it. But right here, it is a 20. They're at the 24-yard line, and that's the game. And Lamar kneels it out, and they're going to hit the timeout for the final play of the game. A field goal to win the game. Timeout with 2 seconds. Steelers are going to have to. Man, I can't believe it. Boswell might have just lost Steelers the game. Boswell might have just lost him the game. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Tyler Loop for the win. 2nd and 12. He made one from 40 yards. Tyler Loop to win the division. Will the win say no to the Ravens, or will the Steelers block the field goal? 2 seconds. One play. The Steelers could still win this game, but it's very unlikely. Very unlikely. 2nd and 12. 44-yard attempt for Tyler Loop for the division. And it's going to be missed! The Steelers win the football game! Laces out. $24-26. The Steelers win the division. They didn't deserve it, but they won. The Steelers are going to the playoffs. 10-7. And Mike Tomlin just blew a kiss at the camera. Why are you doing that, man? You didn't win shit. The win won it for you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No way. Get the fuck out of here. Steelers are the AFC North champions, and Mike Tomlin flexes on the Ravens. What the hell? I'm dreaming this, right? I'm dreaming this, right? What the hell? Tyler Loop missed the field goal. Steelers are going to the playoffs. The Ravens are out. The Steelers are going to the playoffs. That was certainly one of the Ravens-Steelers games. My God. What in the world? The bullshit is real. The bullshit is real. No stream tomorrow. Canada lost to Czechia. So the review will come out, and then I'll see you on the 8th for the predictions of the NFL playoffs. Czechia has eliminated Canada from the World Juniors, so no stream tomorrow. We're off tomorrow. Wow. Don't celebrate that shit. Get the fuck out of here. On the 8th. Because, of course, the AFCON quarterfinals on the 9th, which is a Friday. So I'll be back on the 8th with an NFL playoff predictions video. But we're off on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because Canada lost to Czechia. So we'll review this game, and I'll be back on the 8th. I would not apologize for winning. Yeah, but you shouldn't flex on the Ravens when they missed a field goal. DK Metcalf will be back for the playoffs, and the Steelers are going to the playoffs. Garbage, but they found a way. Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe what I just watched. Wow. Steelers win. Nobody wants to see Tomlin's celebration again. Stop that shit. What are we doing? Why? Why? Why are you selling that, asshole? You know that. Either way. Wow. Fuck you, Baltimore. Ah, man. You're garbage. Garbage. Rat birds are gone. The rat birds are gone. My God. Rat birds are gone. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send stats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this game, and I'll see you tomorrow for – or no, I won't. Canada lost. Nothing tomorrow. I'll see you again on the 8th for the NFL prediction video. So we have a couple of days off. Thank you, Canada. You bunch of chokers. But at least the Steelers won, so – good. With that being said, I'll see you within the hour. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Well, I guess I'd say I won, but not for the reason you think. Either way. But yeah, it's cool to bandwagon the Steelers when they pull shit like that, yeah? And then they're going to get mollywopped by the Texans next Monday, so... We'll be live for it, though. We'll be live for it. At least DK Metcalf will be back, right? Hey, look at that. Isaiah and I both have 2 division champions in the playoffs in the AFC. I have the Patriots and Steelers. Isaiah has the Jaguars and the Broncos. One of us is going to have an AFC champion. Or not. The Texans will just win the conference for reasons. Or maybe the Texans will just win the conference for reasons. I don't know. I prefer if it's the Patriots or Steelers, but the Steelers ain't winning shit. Yeah, you're probably right, but you know. Maybe DK changes things. I don't know. Dear God. Kenneth Gainwell, player of the game. Or is it the wind? I don't know. With that being said, I'll see you within the hour for the review of this game. Jesus Christ. I think I'm about to have a coronary. God. I'm kidding. I'm fine. My blood pressure might be high, but I'm fine. Or my BPM might be high, but I'm fine. I'm kidding. With that being said, I'll see you within the hour. Steelers, they don't love to do it. They love to do it the hard way. They never do it easily. So, wild card, Saturday the 10th. I'll watch both games. I'll review both games. We'll be live for Packers-Bears. But a review for both games on Saturday after the Bears game is over. But I'll be watching Rams-Panthers on my own. I'll be live for Packers-Bears. We'll review both games at the end of the day. Patriots-Chargers will be live for on Sunday, but I'll watch all 3 games, review all 3 games. And I'll be live on Sunday night for the Patriots game after watching the 2 games before on my own. Monday the 12th will be live for Steelers-Texans, and we'll review that game, but that's easy. So, all the late games are the ones I go live for. We'll review each day at the end of each day. So there you go. Rams-Panthers is going to be a shit kicking, though. It's going to be a shit kicking. Either way, what the hell? Sunday Night Football players of the game. None of them is Kenneth Gainwell. What bullshit. Okay. Well, that being said, sit tight, be back. Or we'll review the game. My God, that was bad. Either way, see ya. I'm running, I'm out. Peace.